Welcome to our tub. Come on in. It's warm inside, and there's always room for more.
This podcast contains adult material and is intended for mature audiences only. If you're under 18, grab your rubber ducky and find another tub. This one's not for you.
Hello and welcome back in the tub for episode 141. I'm Mr. Berg.
And I'm Mrs. Berg.
And this week, we have another full-length conversation. Don't want to waste too much time here in the beginning before we get into it. But we have a full setup of guests with us. I get to be the lucky guy. Myself and, four beautiful ladies.
The tub was a little full for this one.
Yeah, winning. And so what we have is a returner to the tub, a good friend of ours, and someone new to us. So we are joined by Foxxy Darlin, Beks, and Candy. And the reason that we're having this conversation is really to discuss the launch of a new project that they have working on. And really, they're going to be launching here this coming weekend at Exxxotica, New Jersey. So we are here to discuss the Hot Gilf Tour. So sit back, relax, get ready, because these hot gilfs are coming to you. Welcome back in the tub, and this week's episode, as we sit here, we have a few extra bodies joining us in the tub. From Mr. standpoint, boy.
You're outnumbered.
I know. And you know what? That's never a bad thing from a guy's standpoint, as I am here with four beautiful women to sit and have a conversation. One of our guests is a returning guest. Few months back, we were joined by Foxxy Darlin, who is here with us today. We are also joined by Candy and Beks. And why we are going to have this conversation today is to learn about the new project that they have launching. And, for those of you that know, we've been speaking about Exxxotica. You're going to see that launch at Exxxotica, New Jersey, very soon. Definitely do not want to miss it. Please welcome our guests and get ready to learn about the Hot Gilf Tour. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Yes. Welcome back, Foxxy.
Yes. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be back.
Yes, it is. We're glad to have you back with us. Again, Candy, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
Yep. And Beks, what can we say? We've talked before. We've known Beks for a while. We've teased a little bit and said, hey, we got to get you on the show.
And here we are.
He's just trying to get me in the tub. Don't lie.
I mean, hey, you can do whatever works sometimes.
Right?
Gotta work the angles, right?
Yeah. That's what she said.
Right? Every angle.
Exactly.
Right.
So, before we get started, as we kind of get comfortable here, can each of you go through and let the listeners know where they can find you online and on social media?
I am Foxxy Darlin, and you can find me at foxydarlin.com. and I'm going to spell that for you because it's different. It is FOXXXYDARLIN.com. And all of my social links are set as hyperlinks on my website.
Easy and good. Yeah. Who's up
Candy.
next?
Okay, I'll go next. Okay, I am Hot Wife Candy, and you can find me at hotwifecandy.live, and all my links would be there as well.
All right.
Right, and I'm Bex. I'm the marketing director. I'm not a content creator, so you can find me on my Twitter at BexBackBitch, and I is gone. It's an underscore. And then I also have a backup account that's at BexBackBitchFU. So if you need to get a hold of me, you can get a hold of me there or at the Hot Gilf Tour Twitter page. If you have any questions concerning, wanting to be talent or regarding the tour, just reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions anyone has.
Awesome. And Bex is very open and very responsive on as far as any questions. We will say that. And I just got to point out, you're already prepared with a backup account. You go.
I try.
That's funny.
So, the Hot Gilf Tour, a new project that all three of you are involved in. So, can you share a bit about, from the listener standpoint, you hear GILF. Those who don't know what that acronym is, can you share that?
It's girls you want to fuck. Or granny if you want to go there.
There you see? Options.
Options, yes. Depends on how you want to use that acronym.
So, can you give us a bit of, backstory, a little bit of where did this brainstorm and project come from?
After I got home from New Jersey last year, which was my very first Exxxotica, I was so excited and telling Mr. Foxxy all about it. So he had the great brain idea of, well, why don't we do a Hot Gilf tour like the Hot Wife tour? Like, no, we're not doing that. We don't want to do that. So months went down the road and, things were progressing and it just seemed, okay, now's the time. We've got to do this now. Because the Gilfs are very hot. There's a lot of wonderful, beautiful Gilfs out there. So we wanted them to be able to have a place to come together and grow and support one another and empower each other. So here we are.
And fair with what you had said. You have, within the industry, again, and we talk about there's a kink, a fetish, a niche for everyone. And to put this under one umbrella, well, why not? As you said, there's the Hot Wife Tour, there's, the MILF group. Well, here you are. That is the progression as you go through the,
Exactly.
Yeah. So
And the Hot
awesome.
Wives are very excited about having the Hot Gilf tour because when they reach the age of 49, then they can leave the Hot Wife tour and come to the Hot Gilf tour. So
And
they're happy about that too, actually.
and that was going to be the next question. What is that? People have asked before, well, what makes a MILF a MILF? What's, what is that criteria? So there is that age number. When we talk about MILF, some people are like, well, if you're 28 and you have 2 kids, well, are you technically a MILF? Well, yeah, but where are those boundaries, so to speak, those invisible lines? There we are. Okay.
That's what I've heard a lot about, though, that a lot of the producers are asking these younger women to play gilfs. They don't want to play gilfs.
No,
They do not want to play gilfs. And there are plenty of us very eligible, available women that can handle those gilf spots.
And without a doubt, you're absolutely right. It's funny because on social media last week, a great friend of the show, a great friend of ours, she actually posted, she went, "Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting requests to play MILF roles." She went, and it was like, "Oh, am I there already?" But hey, if it fits, then why not? And again, from the MILF, you have that transition, the crossover. Why not? There, you're opening another avenue.
Exactly. And I feel like that this industry is large enough for all of us. We should be able to enjoy whatever and however we choose to.
You're absolutely right. I actually, funny story, as I left work, left the restaurant, I stopped at the cigar shop to grab something, and the guys were in the shop. I grabbed my stuff, and they're like, "You're just grabbing and running." And I said, "Yeah, got an interview for the show tonight." And they're like, "Oh," and I said, "Look," I said, "I can sit and talk to all you dirty, old, freaking drunk fools, or I can go home and talk to beautiful adult entertainers and porn stars." And they're like, "Oh, well, okay." And I said, "And tonight," I said, "we have the Hot Gilf Tour." They went, "The what?" I said, "Yeah, you guys," and they all went, "Oh shit, really? That exists?" I went, "You guys know me. I've told you. Yeah, all you got to do is ask." Here we are. I'm like, "Yeah, guys." So they're all jealous.
Are you calling yourself the encyclopedia of porn?
Oh God, yeah. These guys that's a cigar shop. It's a whole different world there. Yeah. So again, the thought process there, takes a year to really settle in. As you said, you came off of your first Exxxotica. Wow, this is unique. This is different. So as this progressed forward, what was the vision of this? Was it, hey, this is going to be a website, this is going to be this? Like, how did you go about that whole process of building what you've come up with?
Oh my, well, it started out to be a shit show. So
all good things do.
Yes.
It was just me and Mr. Foxxy, and all I wanted to do was hang out with my girlfriends and have fun,
Yeah.
Little did I know there's a whole lot more work that goes into this. So moving about a week or two forward, then, "Beks, what are you doing, girlfriend?" We know you're interested in helping us, right?
Nice.
And then we have Queen Bunny Bee, who's helping also on the back end with our houses and all these forms that we have to have filled out. Who the hell thought that we would have to have forms?
Oh, there's
all
a
kinds of fun stuff.
There's a form for everything.
You're exactly right. So, I think since we have brought Beks and Bunny on to help us, things are going so much smoother and better, and we're just going to continue to get better with our knowledge and things that we know that we need to do. Of course, Beks being the marketing director, she's phenomenal, and I'll let her take it from here because that's her job.
So really, this has been a fantastic opportunity, and I appreciate Foxy and Mr. Foxy reaching out and even, offering it to me. I'm really, on the marketing side, someone asked me, I think it was just yesterday, what all does that involve? And I was like, really, the women are all very consistent, right? They all work hard. They're all beautiful. They all hustle and they're here to work. So really that makes my job, like marketing wise, quite easy. Quote, right? I hate to say the word easy, but relatively a lot easier. How about that? When you have something beautiful that you can put on a screen to sell, it just makes my life easier. It just does.
Yeah.
On top of the fact that they have huge amounts of loyal fans everywhere on all kinds of platforms. And so that also makes it relatively easy. I think the thing that I told someone the other day is that it's just organization, like keeping this many people organized. What house are we going to? Who's going to have the schedule for this day? Who's going to have the schedule for this time? When you have that many people, there's a lot of organization involved. With the marketing aspect side, I'm really excited because, number one, the Hot Wife Tour has done a phenomenal job, right? And has been hugely successful. And thankfully, we've taken quite a few notes out of their playbooks, really, too, and asked questions and looked around because they really have set the standard for what I feel like is a successful traveling tour. They've really been doing this for a while and been successful at doing it, and their numbers are only growing. And so we've taken a lot of notes out of that playbook, and we all know them as well, and so that helps. And I feel like that this is going to be an opportunity much like what the Hot Wife Tour provided for Hot Wives. I think this is going to be great for many of the amazing, beautiful, sexy, mature gilfs in this industry, because there is a massive demand for it. And what people don't realize, I think when I looked up the statistics, it's like in the top 4: MILF, GILF, BBW, and Hot Wife. I think that's the top 4 as far as demand wise goes. And so there is a massive demand for it, and we're already seeing that. What's crazy is, I've only been on board the last, 3-4 weeks maybe. And what's crazy to me is the waiting list we already have. Like, so many people already reaching out, wanting to be part of the tour, or, be guest talent on the tour, or be male talent on the tour, or something, right? We've had a huge amount of people reach out, and so we're almost finished up on an application that we'll be putting out that everyone can fill out when they are ready to apply and be part of the tour. Everyone should note that we won't reach out to anyone asking you to be on the tour, because that causes some people to get offended, not because we think you're 49 and up. It's just that, like, you could be great gilf material, right? So, but because of the issues with maybe a little bit of people getting offended, we won't reach out and ask anyone in particular. So if you're interested in getting on the tour, being a guest on the tour, being talent on the tour, reach out to me and hit me up, and we'll get you taken care of.
And from that standpoint, what you just said, hey, come to us. It makes it kind of easier for everyone, because I hate to say, you weed out, but yeah, you don't want to, why was this person asked, but I wasn't? So, hey,
That's
what?
That's the other issue it takes out.
Exactly. So, hey, reach out, conversation, as you said, there are plenty. And that really is, we go through AEBN trends every probably 6 or 8 episodes. So AEBN trends, they put out the top search criteria. And they actually do by state, and then they do by country. And the GILF, the the older, has really been growing over the years. We always see it kind of increase. We did, even a few episodes ago, we actually did one, and it was some of that, older generation was within the U.S. and top searches on Pornhub within the States. Gosh, there was even some like classic is coming back.
Oh, yes.
And it was the one thing that really got me. There was a performer that was a top search in a state. Vanessa Del Rio. That's going back. She got in the industry in the 70s. But her older stuff was some of the top searches when she was in her mid-50s.
Wow.
I mean, it shows it in those searches. We've seen that trend within the industry. Through those AEBN trends reports.
Well, and we were talking about this on another podcast, but talking about how as it becomes, our society becomes more open to the idea that women have sexuality at all, much less sexuality as they mature, right? Like, oh my God, grandma has sex? What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Right? We don't talk about that. We don't even say that word around grandma, right?
Yeah.
Like, Mimi would never do those dirty things, right?
No, she ain't got toys in her nightstand. What are we talking about? Yeah, bullshit.
You mean a whole damn trunk under her bed?
Yeah.
I used to work in retirement. I used to work in retirement communities. So, yeah, Mimi does.
Yeah. Right? And
I've walked in on a few things that I didn't want to see. So
I
can only imagine. But yeah, like there's this trend towards being more open towards everyone's sexuality, including women and mature women, right? And I think that there was always probably a big draw for it, but people were more hush-hush about it because the mature women you're not supposed to talk about sex. You're not supposed to be sexual. You're supposed to be prim, proper. We don't show emotions. We don't do anything out of the way, right? And now that I think we're really pushing out of that.
Yep.
Right. And don't even mention any kind of bisexual tendencies or, right?
Hey, grandma doesn't do that.
Yeah. Grandma definitely doesn't ride her face. Ever.
Yeah, it really is. And overall, I mean, we talk so much about the sexual openness, and really, in general, there is a lot more of that being accepted, slowly, but coming to the forefront. We even had a discussion on a previous episode once the seminars were listed for Exxxotica. There are more kink and fetish BDSM seminars
than we've ever seen.
That stuff
since
was
we've been
always
going.
No, you don't talk about that. Like, that's what are you doing? Well, that whole world is just growing. So again, to see this, you always had the teen and the MILF, and then you're absolutely right. Then it was like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't talk
wait
about
a minute.
that.
No, there is more. Because come on, when I turned 49, I am still looking for somewhere to put my finger and tongue and other parts of my body. Sorry. Come on. Yeah, just because I turned 40, just because I'm over 49 doesn't mean it's
Hormones
over.
turned off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, no, it doesn't mean it's going to fall off. What are we talking about? Like, yeah.
No. I don't think that you lose that sexual desire unless you choose to.
Exactly. Unless you're programmed to by society.
Yes, which did happen to me when I was younger, and why I didn't get into the sexuality or into sex at all hardly until I married my husband. And then, hey, I kind of like this. This is why hasn't I have this my whole life? You know.
And you said exactly that on our first interview. You're like, wow, wait a minute, where's this been all the time? Absolutely right. Yeah.
Another thing, Chris, that I have also learned through this last year is that the young men in their 20s are all over us, gilfs. They love us gilfs. They love the mature woman that has it all put together.
And that's, I can say from my personal standpoint as well. So we've been swingers for over 15 years. And there was, even myself, there was always something about, like, we see other people and they're like, oh, yeah, the 20-somethings that are at the club. And I'm like, bullshit. I'm like, sorry, not my, like, what's your top age that you're looking for? I'm going 55, 58, they're attractive, they're mature. They know what's happening. Like, they're going to teach me some shit. Let's go. Hey. That's just me. I'm like, all right, let's roll.
Let's do this.
Yeah. So why not?
That's right.
Candy,
have you experienced that in your fans that they're younger?
Yes, I do have a lot of fans that are younger. One thing that I'm always impressed with is my followers are very, very polite, and I think I've been doing this for about 4 years, and I've had maybe 3 negative comments on all my platforms. And when I first started, I thought, who's going to want to see a woman in their 60s, first of all, naked? Okay, and I thought, I'll give this a couple months, and then people, I guess, did want to see it. And so I thought, well, I'll do it for maybe, 6 months, and now it's almost 4 years later, and I'm still doing it. And I feel
they obviously wanted to see it based off of all the numbers you have on multiple platforms. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to go ahead and throw that out. They obviously saw something they wanted to see again.
I'm looking at these beautiful, perfect women, in their 30s and 40s, and, wish I could be one of those, and didn't think I'd get the followers. But for some reason, younger guys, they do like older women.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure a lot of, as you get in at that older age, a lot of that is kind of that mental, because society and the industry is bringing in the 18, 19, 20-year-olds into, and then they're gone by the time they hit 30. Very few of them get through that. So from the standpoint of saying, oh, I'm going to do this at an older age, I can see where that, mentally you're going, yeah, no. But, yeah, without a doubt, people are looking for that. Yes, it's good. There's always going to be the haters. You're always going to run into one or two of them. Well, tough shit. They're haters because they can't do it. At the end of the day, I've said that to somebody before. I'm like, look, the people in this industry, they got it because people are willing to pay to see them nude, to see them perform. Not a lot of people can do that. And both of you have found out, hey, guess what? We can, and here we are, and we're still doing it. And we're having fun doing it. I think that's that's the biggest thing, too. If you enjoy what you're doing, tough shit to everybody else. We're having fun doing it.
I agree with that. Because I was like Candy, too, when I first started. Who's going to want to see this? Come on. there's all those young, beautiful women out there. They don't want to see me. But I was like, Candy, okay, we'll give it a try. What else? What do we have to lose? And here we are and enjoying it and having the time of our lives. It's been a phenomenal year for me.
So
I just like all the respect we get from people. Very respectful. And I don't know if it's because I'm in my 60s or, or they just appreciate.
Or they'll all whoop if they're not.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, there's that too. Right.
There's that.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with Candy. We do get, our fans are very respectful. Very, very respectful. Get the stuff that some of the younger girls get.
Yeah. Well, and again, that is great, because that's always kind of that concern. All right, what's gonna, what am I going to hear? And we talked in the past too, what are the repercussions from friends, family, all that kind of stuff? But at the end of the day, that's why I'm just like, hey, guess what? If you're having fun, do it. It's you. It's your life. Keep rolling. So, as you progress with this Hot Gilf Tour, since it started and it's and you've gotten some stuff out there, has it, or do you look and hope that maybe it opens a few other doors or a different door, whether it be more into mainstream if you haven't really done a lot there, or what is the final outside of having fun and doing this?
For me, it's also about building my own library, getting my own content. Also, of course, I've been doing some mainstream, and obviously want to continue to do that. But I also like to build my own library for myself, because that's going to keep me going further than just down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I agree with Foxy. That's pretty much the same for me too.
Yeah. So, I guess the next question is, as we talk about the tour, so how is that, what's the vision of that and the travel and, Beks, you had talked about, getting, people within and talent. So is that, hey, we're going to have a group of 6 or 8 of us, and we're going to be in this city, and we're going to film, and we're going to move here or there. What's that process, that vision, that, the ideas behind that? The tour, so to speak.
The idea behind the tour is essentially usually one place per month, right? Hit one tour stop per month, or at least try to, right? Okay. And maybe not every single month, we may miss some here and there may be things like, around Christmas time, like I don't think we have anything planned at all for December.
Sure. Yeah.
But, for the most part, try to keep it around one per month. And then also we'll be doing meet and greets at like clubs so that fans can come out and meet them, maybe at strip clubs or at bars or whatever it is that we decide that we're going to do at whatever location we're at that month. And we'll announce that. The idea is just to get out there and, number one, network and collaborate with creators all over the U.S., right? Mm-hmm. Instead of being stuck, either just on the East Coast or just on the West Coast, we'll be able to travel all the way around and be able to hit creators, on all sides, and hopefully, expand our reach, expand the network's reach altogether, and, ultimately we all grow and go to the top together. So, nice. And then, maybe end up going global eventually, who knows?
Hey, I mean, little trip to a tropical island, or why not? Cool. So when do we pencil it?
Like cruise. Somebody mentioned like all of us taking over a cruise the other day. I was like, I like this idea.
Yeah. As long as it's not an Alaskan cruise, right? You know.
Right.
You're right.
All right.
That one's not even on my list, and
yeah, I can't even talk you into that one.
I don't want to go on a vacation where I have to pack a parka.
Right.
I can wear my parka at home.
And you do.
She's so tiny too. I bet you're cold, aren't you? You'd be cold.
I'm freezing.
Yesterday she was like, I might have to turn on the fireplace. I went, what the? What?
It's an electric fireplace. No, I did turn on the heat in the bedroom because I was like, it's like I just have to take the chill out.
Yeah. Like, what are we talking about?
He looks at me like, what chill? I'm like, just shut up.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
But no, I don't want to go on vacation where I have to pack a parka.
Yeah. Nah.
No.
So we will be watching for the Pittsburgh stop for sure.
We'll have to add that to
and we'll have you covered. We'll figure that one out. We can discuss that one offline.
Let's do that.
Sounds
good. We know some of the club GMs. I'm in the food business. I got food handled all over the city. We got that.
Sounds like fun.
Sounds what's up. Sign us up.
Right.
Gilf party in the Berg. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'll get in the tub.
Oh, so again, it really from the thought process and the planning and everything there. I mean, well thought out, great, again, direction, because it's a gap that is missing to bring all of these performers and creators together. Can you share kind of a number as far as, what does that number of performers that are within the group now look like? Is it 5? Is it 10? Is it 20? Is it...
We are at 8.
Okay.
Currently. And, this industry is ever so changing. So some days we may have 10 and some days we may have, because as most people know that are in this industry, people influx in and out, quite a bit, especially in the 6 month to a year rotation period, right?
Sure.
So, and people take breaks and do all those kind of things. So, really, for the most part, right now, I think we're solid at 8 going into Exxxotica, New Jersey, for the launch, and hoping that everyone will come by at the booth and get to meet all the ladies and all the fans get to say hi to everyone.
Do you know what booth number?
Not at this time.
They haven't thrown it out. Well, and I'm sure you're not going to be able to just look. I'm sure you will be able to find it. The way they have New Jersey set up, you know what? If you're at New Jersey, be sure to stop. I'm sure it will be a fun booth.
Like I'm gonna let them miss our booth.
I was just gonna say,
I'm loud enough they can hear me on the other side of that convention center.
Yes, they're gonna hear you when they're parked at the parking lot down at the end of the road. They're gonna know where Beks is.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I mean, hey, you know what? You are not gonna miss Beks. She'll make sure you come and.
At minimum, meet my ladies.
You made yourself speechless there.
I was just like,
you tripped yourself.
Because he stopped it come.
Yeah, I was just like,
he was done.
Oh man, I'm going down a bad rabbit hole. Here we go.
Look at his face.
I'm like,
look at him turn him red.
Down the rabbit hole. Here we go. So now, Exxxotica, New Jersey.
Talk about coming.
Yeah. Hey, listener! I told the listeners, I'm here with 4 women. Here we go. Oh, boy. So we got Exxxotica, New Jersey. Are the plans to attend all the Exxxoticas to kind of continue that tour?
I believe for right now we have scheduled two of them for sure,
Okay.
which is going to be New Jersey and then Chicago.
Okay.
But I don't believe we'll be going to DC, and Miami is still up in the air, I think. But for right now, we at least have Chicago and, of course, New Jersey.
Okay. And those are the two largest ones. You know, DC was an interesting location that they did. We kind of weren't sure if they were going to go back there this year. And when they announced they were going back, it was interesting because I know that the turnout wasn't nearly what it is at the other locations. And it's close in time to New Jersey.
The time frame is so close, and you're in that December. People are planning for the holidays and stuff like that. So that makes sense.
Yeah. And that area, you never know. It could be, thank gosh, since they started, the weather's been great. It could, you could run into major snow, and it could be freezing cold that time of the year. The weather has been great because we drive there. It's actually shorter for us to drive to DC than it is to go to New Jersey.
Yep.
Yeah, by an hour. It's just about 4 hours for us to get to the DC location. It's about just over 5 for us to get out to Jersey. But yeah, you never know. So, and Miami, Miami will leave Miami at Miami because we've not heard a lot of extremely positives out of the Miami location.
We don't want to talk to me then. I don't have anything good to say.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago, love it. Jersey, it's great. So, the other conventions, your XBiz or whatever they're calling it now. I know they changed the name. The AVNs. Are you looking, thinking, planning that?
Yes, we are. We'll be at both XBiz and AVNs. At some point, ladies, y'all have to remind me because, I smoke too much pot. All right. So we got Myrtle Beach in there somewhere.
Ooh.
We have Tampa over the next year.
Tampa's a fun party town.
Yeah. Phoenix. I believe Phoenix is in there. Of course, Las Vegas. That's our first tour stop, which will be in November 14th through the 18th. We'll be in Las Vegas.
Oh, nice.
And then our next scheduled one will be, I believe, XBiz, correct?
Yes.
Foxxy. Yeah.
Okay.
XBiz.
Yeah, and again, the month of December, holidays and a lot of, family and different stuff going on. Yeah, December's kind of tough when it comes to that. So, you go from Jersey and then right out to Vegas not long after. Very fun.
Yeah.
So
Busy.
So as you're planning the shoots and the filmings, will those be launched within the company website and then individually? Like, how will the finished product from the Gilf Tour be found by viewers and fans?
So that's going to be a number of different locations, but one of the main places will be our website, which is thehotgilftour.com. But we'll have a lot of the videos on, X Hamster, Fat House, all of those places. We'll be shooting it and distributing it as many places as we can get it. So, so pretty well everywhere is where I hope you'll see it, is everywhere. Every time you click on anything that says Gilf, I want us to pop up. So
there you go. Well, and why not spread it out everywhere?
Yeah,
I did.
You said spread.
She spread it out. Oh boy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh,
we know where your mind is always at.
Yeah. Where's my mind always at? Everybody knows that. I made a comment at the restaurant today. Somebody said something, and I'm like, it was about a party. It was supposed to be 8, and it turned into 4. And I looked at this waitress, love her to death, and I went, sometimes you want 8, and you just end up with 4. And she went, how's that work for you? I'm like, oh shit, you got me. So again, we are, we look forward to seeing you guys at Exxxotica. For the launch, for the official launch, and really to kick this off, for people to be involved, to see what it's about, and to really say, hey, this is here. It's in one place. It's a great collection of beautiful women that enjoy what they're doing, are good at what they're doing. They're going to give you a show. You're going to see top quality produced entertainment.
And not only that, but what's great about working with these women, versus maybe even working potentially with some younger women, not all, of course, but some. I feel like these women are just workers. Like, they're here to work, right? Not necessarily to get shit-faced drunk, and party all night long for nothing but to party, right? Like, they're here to work. And so I feel like that that also helps, because they're just continually pushing stuff out. They're continually tagging. They're continually posting. They're continually, like both of these women said, well, it's all about just getting more material, right? So they can push more. Why? Because this is a business, and they really work hard. And especially this group of women, I think, thankfully, that's going to be a big, massive advantage for us, is that we have some workers on this team, and that makes my job a whole lot easier as well, because the more they tag, the less I have to, right? So,
Beks, I tell you, throughout this conversation, you said easy a lot.
It is. It is. They make it easy. Well, they all have their own followings, right? Not only all have their own followings, they have loyal followings. Sure. That they've built up, that they didn't buy. They didn't buy those numbers. They've worked for these numbers, right? And the fans are just dead set on following whatever they follow. And so when you have fans like that are willing to come in behind the creator and say, hey, we're behind you 100%. You want to go do the Hot Gilf Tour? Great. Hey, we'll follow you. We'll repost you, or retweet you, or whatever else. Is there anything else you need? Hey, we'll come by and see you at the booth at Exxxotica, right? I mean, they have really loyal fans, and I'm not saying anything's ever easy altogether, but will I say that these things make it easier? By far. By far, it makes it easier when you have women that not only are beautiful and do an amazing job, but they're there to work. They're there to actually get some work done, actually get some material and content to put out for their fans. I mean, and so they're really not playing around. Does that make it easier on me? Oh, absolutely. 100%. And so I think that if we can do this right, this is going to explode, because they have strong fans in behind them, all of them.
Yeah.
And they're all just extremely consistent, extremely beautiful, and well liked within the industry. I'm very excited about what this team is capable of achieving.
And the one word that comes to my mind through our conversation today, and conversations previously with Foxxy, is professionals. What you have, and as you say, it's easy, and what you described, their followers and what they've built, and they want to work. It shows the professionalism of those involved. that is, I don't want to say it's hard to come by, but
It's hard to come by.
it really there's a small group that you would truly say true professionals, and as you said, partying this, that, and everything. Well, as you get older in life, you kind of get to like, I'll unwind every so often, but guess what? Yeah, I'm getting too old for that shit.
It hurts too bad.
That recovery time extends.
Yeah. So again, that is, really the professional side. I see that within what this project and what this company is going to bring is true professional done work, product, everything about it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So, and Bex, a little bit we know about you. You ain't gonna put up with any. You don't put up with any shit either. So,
I'm always real good at keeping my mouth closed and my opinions to myself. Y'all don't choke now. Listen,
everybody's laughing there.
We are not spitters, all right?
No,
Come on.
Nope. Swallow it. That's how it goes.
That's right.
Well,
that's speaking of professionalism.
Yeah.
It's in the tub. We're in the tub. I gotta get to be a little dirty, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm really just think that you're dead on there. It's this team. I feel like that can be immensely successful just because number one, they all have, like I said, that similar characteristic of just really being here to work. We're not here to play. We're not here to have a whole weekend of straight up partying and blackout, not remember a thing we said, did, or are going to do, right? No, that's not what they're here for. They're here to get some work done and, get their fans taken care of.
Yeah.
Get the material that they wanna see.
You are playing essentially in the term of playing with each other, but
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The fun play.
I mean,
Schedule for that.
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. Hey.
Hopefully at Exxxotica, not by yourself.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's way too many people there for that to be the case. Unless somebody's paying you a lot of money for a custom, then
I mean, yeah.
Hey, money talks.
Show enough. Show enough. Right? I'm not even a content creator, but just so y'all know, money talks. All right, money talks.
Yeah, I mean, hey, some green paper is good. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We got PayPal, Venmo, whatever.
Whatever you need, I got it.
Well, ladies, it has been a pleasure. It really, again, sitting down, having this conversation, learning about what this project is, the direction it's going, the thought that went into it. As I said a few minutes ago, professional. I don't know what else to say. Beautiful women, professional, great direction, great thought process. It wasn't something. This isn't something thrown together and like, let's for lack of better terms, let's throw some shit against the wall and see if it sticks. No, this is a direction and something that hasn't been out there before, and it's proven that viewers and fans are looking for it. Mm-hmm. So why not?
Give the people what they want.
That's it. Yes. So, one more time before we wrap this up, can each of you let everyone know where they can find you online and on social media?
I am Foxxy Darlin, and I am at FOXXYDARLIN.com, and all of my social links are on my webpage.
All right.
And I am Candy Abbott, also known as Hot Wife Candy, and you can find all of my links on hotwifecandy.live.
All right.
All right, and I am Beks Rowan. You can hit me up on Twitter at BeksBackBitch. Without an I there, we have an underscore to make it real professional and all. And or you can hit me up at the Hot Gilf Tour on Twitter. Either way, you can message either place, and I'll do my very best to get back to you as soon as I possibly can. So.
Awesome. Well, again, ladies, we thank you for the time. Great catching up with Beks and Foxxy. Candy, great meeting you. And, well, based on timing, we look forward to seeing you and hanging out in New Jersey in a week and a half.
That's going to be exciting. We're looking forward to seeing you. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys again.
Yes. It came up fast.
Bourbon.
Yes. Oh, there's bourbon. There's always bourbon.
Oh, good Lord.
We got the bourbon. So, again, thank you, and have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right. Well, that was a conversation. Really interested and looking forward to the launch of this project. The lineup of performers and content creators that they have to start and kick this project off is pretty damn good. And the business sense and acumen behind this, really looking forward to see where this new project goes in the future. So, again, they're kicking this off, as we talked about, at Exxxotica, New Jersey. Are you going to be there? We will be. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh. I was just double checking, making sure.
And they are looking for other interested contributors.
As we listened to the interview, they did mention that. So definitely looking to grow and expand with this project. But that's about it for this week. We're going to kind of wrap it up. Again, we are getting ready to head out to New Jersey here in a few days for Exxxotica for the weekend. And, well, look forward to what is always a fun time. So remember to follow us on our social medias where you can see all the shenanigans as they are occurring. Berg Couple for Fun on Twitter and Instagram. The Bergs on Facebook and Reddit. And then the next few episodes are going to kind of be recaps, as they always are. So stay tuned to see who's going to dip their toes in the tub this time around.
Weather's getting chilly.
Yeah, it is. Hey, sun's out a little bit today, so that's a good thing. But, as we're going to Exxxotica, yes, it's work, but some of it, is playing for ourselves. So take that time for yourselves. Stretch the summer and the fun and relaxation as much as you can. Remember to wrap it before you tap it. Lick it before you stick it.
Pay for your porn.
Pay for your porn. Yes. And until next time,
We'll keep the lights on and the tub warm for you.